obviously, this was a key win for us to solidify a first-round bye in the tournament, but especially just really playing really good basketball right now. You know, the big win at Michigan, and then putting ourselves in a, you know, hopefully a tie for second or third, and getting the first-round bye to get an extra day before we go to the Big Ten tournament. And obviously, played exceptionally hard. Our seniors played hard, but I thought our underclassmen really stepped up. And we got back to just having fun and playing some great defense and just playing the way we were playing in January.
Did you feel like you could almost do no wrong in the first half? You shot like 60% and only had 3 turnovers, and obviously pretty good defense too.
Yeah, I mean, I think our defense has picked back up, really pressuring the basketball, and that's been a big key. But we've been able to, you know, knock down some shots in the half court. The first probably 8 minutes. It was always a half-court set. We couldn't get in, you know, there was always maybe a turnover or an offensive rebound. But when we run, that's when we get the excitement going. And I mean, we're playing with confidence. And I thought KK Hauser was an amazing point guard today. I thought she really did a great job of pulling up, knocking down shots, setting players up, understanding when people were hitting. And then from there, everybody just really did a great job.
Sharon, in your dream scenario, when you want to script a senior day, be able to get your seniors on the floor and bring them off as a group, I mean, could you ask for a better situation today?
No, you know, last night in my brain, you know, that's what I was hoping could occur. And, you know, and that's what we talk about. If we can get out and just play really hard, and if we have an advantage, then a lot of good things can happen. And, you know, we're fortunate enough to get them all on the court at the same time and be able to recognize them, you know, coming off the court with a young group coming in.
Brittany seems to have her legs back, I would say. Did she sort of have that look in her eye today? It seemed like she was pretty enthusiastic even when she was on the bench there.
Yeah, I think she had the look in her eye. You know, her and KK collided really hard in the Michigan game. She had a contusion in her thigh, so she didn't really do anything on Friday. It was very limited Saturday in practice, so obviously training staff does a great job of getting where they need to go. But, you know, when we're healthy and we're fresh and we can get out and play defense and the shots are falling, and it was good that we had that confidence and we got that groove back with her shooting. Courtney's stroke started finally hitting, and then I just thought Alex Guyton was really fun to watch today.
Coach, obviously, great win, big win, but so much more, I would think, with a pink zone game, to be able to look around the crowd, see so much pink in Mackey Arena, to see the survivors on hand. I mean, does that sort of make this game more for you?
It's always more, and our players do a lot for cancer throughout the year, and our players probably are more fired up to play in a pink zone game than they are a regular game, and it's because all of our lives have been touched by cancer, and you know, we just really try to do everything possible. And there's a different energy in the house, there's a different energy in our locker room. If we need to wear pink all the time, that's a good thing, but no, it's always bigger. This is just a game of basketball, and the game of life is so much bigger, and we try to always keep that in perspective.
Sharon, I know you've been through a lot of senior night, senior day ceremonies, but I know it's been just a few minutes. Did today's feel any different in a special way?
Didn't totally feel different. I think what's different about this is that we have 6 seniors, and if we keep doing what we're supposed to, we get to host the NCAA. So it didn't have to be as totally emotional knowing that this was the last time you were going to play in Mackey. So I think that kind of helped the situation, and that's what we talked about, because you don't know how seniors will play if they really know that this is their last game in their uniform. So, you know, we kept saying, we got 2 more, hopefully, if we can do the right thing. But, you know, it's always emotional because each kid has their own story. You know, trials, tribulations. You know, we've had Sam for 5, we've had Alex, Chelsea, and Brittany for 4, and then we have Ned and Dre for 3. And, you know, just hoping that Dre gets that 6th one. And I think that was probably the emotional part when a kid goes through what she's gone through. Everybody wants to see her get back in the... She was in her uniform, but on the court. So it was really special.
Sharon, I didn't see the final numbers, but at one point you had assists. In terms of the assists you had on your made baskets was pretty high. Did you, just the way they were sharing the ball today, I mean, you had mentioned them having fun. It really seemed like that was almost a part of it. You know, they wanted to get everybody involved.
Well, and that's when we're the best. You know, when we're forced to, we got to have one person shoot the basketball, and that's where, you know, at the end of the game, who's going to step up. We've always had a variety of people step up, and you have 25 assists on 31 made field goals. You know, that's what we need to do. And when you only turn the ball over 9 times, you only had 3 in the first half, and then you had different lineups in the second half. You know, that's obviously a proud moment, and you shoot better, you know, because you're getting shots that, you know, a variety of shots that people are, you know, taking rather just maybe 1 or 2 people.